Hi, everyone. You're listening to Mama Talk Club, hosted by three moms raising kids and trying to survive the day.
We're here to share the highs, the lows, and everything in between.
Grab your coffee or reheat it for the third time and let's get started.
Hi.
Yay!
Welcome back. How have you been?
I recently found a new little me time ritual lately.
Oh,
I used to do a night swimming, but I received a gift from my sister-in-law, glass teapot.
uh-huh.
Yeah, which is built-in infuser.
Oh,
So I get to brew loose leaf tea. It's kind of like playing with a tiny teapot set, but
ah,
it looked like I'm drinking alone with shot glass. But yeah, it's a teacup.
oh.
Yeah, it's tiny and cute and yeah, quite refreshing. What about
Mm.
you? How have you been?
Since last week, the weather is really bad. It's raining all day. So me and my kids are stuck at home.
Mm,
And before my husband comes home, I have to spend the whole time with my children at home. It's really hard.
yeah, recently it rainy like squall,
Mm-hmm, right.
isn't it? It's not like a subtle rain, it's a heavy rain, so cannot go outside at all.
Yeah. And my daughter really likes swings. So she's really sad whenever we get home directly.
How was your day, Sonia?
I don't feel like I did much these days. I've been really, really tired. After giving birth, I feel like I feel really tired before my period starts. So I've been
Mm.
sleeping and napping a lot.
Oh, oh.
No, 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 no. I'm not pregnant.
He's on period.
But to be honest, I was like, "Oh my gosh, am I pregnant?" But no,
No? Oh, okay.
my period started. Yeah.
Did you guys taking any supplements like
Uh,
vitamin C?
Vitamin C and omega 3 and calcium, magnesium, no, vitamin D. I think that's all.
Oh. I take magnesium and vitamin B and vitamin C and
Mm.
probiotics.
Yeah,
Ah, me
probiotics.
too.
Yeah.
I think some people say you should take calcium after gave birth.
Oh yeah, actually my doctor prescribed me calcium because my bone density is really, really low. So this weekend I'm going to go to OBGYN for the 1 year checkup after birth. So
Mhm.
I will see the result.
Mm. Did any of you guys watch Toy Story, the latest one?
How? How can we go to a theater?
I cannot remember what the last movie I saw in theater.
Mine
Um,
was last year, August.
oh, well, I was lucky because when I was at my parents' place, I went to watch Toy Story.
Alone?
No, no, with my husband.
Uh-huh.
And it made me think about a lot of stuff. Kids these days play differently
Mm.
Mm.
compared to the past, like when I was growing up. And I thought it would be fun to talk about screen time
Mhm.
and probably other stuff. That's gonna be our topic today.
It's quite important thing.
Yeah, our kids are digital native. So what I surprised about my kids is whenever my daughter sees some flat and square stuff, she thinks it's a smartphone. So
Oh.
like I have a board marker and board eraser, and she always plays it the eraser as a smartphone.
She
Mm.
So I
already know
was
what it is.
yeah, so I was really shocked because when we were young, we pretend like some curvy thing as a telephone. But now they don't know what that is. And whenever I read my books to my kids, my son always try to tap some circle illustration as a button. So I was also shocked that he
Mm.
knows it's a button. They are different.
Yeah. Do you guys remember what your favorite TV show or cartoon was when you were growing up?
Yeah,
Ah, yeah.
Disney.
Me too.
Yeah, we are
Even
the generation who always watch the Disney television show Sunday morning, right?
right, early on the morning. Yeah, maybe people assume what age we are. Like Disney 만화 동산, it was a Korean name, right?
I had lots of favorite TV shows. I watched Sailor Moon, Sesame
Ah,
Street, Barney, Arthur, and so on. I can't pick one. My favorite channel was Nickelodeon, but I'm not sure if it still exists.
Maybe Sonia, you
ah,
spent your childhood at US,
Yeah,
yeah.
in the
so it might be
States.
a little bit different. Do you know 호호 아줌마? 응, 호호
No.
아줌마 이러네요. Yeah, I belong to the generation that used to rent videotape to watch cartoons.
Oh.
And I used to rent the videotapes like 호호 아줌마 or 람마.
Me.
Maybe me and Miho also could be different because I was raised in a very rural area. So after 6 p.m., all the channels are shut down. So no,
Really?
yeah. So the 6시 내 고향 is the last show.
Ah!
And only for KBS1. So no cables. So yeah, I have really, really few channels. So maybe we could be different.
So three of us are in different situations.
Oh, yeah, right.
Uh,
Oh, it's funny.
what I
Mm.
remember is Nickelodeon was on cable. So I
Mm.
remember watching a lot of TV at my friend's place because my friend had cable.
Mm.
And then later, my dad also got cable for us. So what I did was my parents always gave me a ride to school. And because I wanted to watch TV so badly, I woke up early to watch TV and I didn't wake my parents up.
Ah,
So I was late for school, and probably that happened several times. So my dad got rid of cable.
oh.
I was addicted.
So, yeah, how much screen time did you have as a child? Maybe Sonia, your father was quite strict about it.
I don't remember having like limited screen time because
Mm,
back then, when I was little, after school, we had to do homework and then we would go outside and play all together. We would play tag or go to the forest and play or ride bikes and so on.
oh,
We did lots of outdoorsy things. And
mm,
sometimes when we were invited to our friend's house, we
mm,
would watch a movie or play Nintendo games like Nintendo or PlayStation.
mm,
Yeah, nobody was really cooped up in their homes watching TV.
mm.
Mm.
What about you guys?
Yeah, because we didn't have smartphone, so we didn't have actually much chances to access video content.
Ah,
And actually, the movie and the cartoon were quite limited, but nowadays, many people took a video and they uploaded, so there were lots of contents compared to past. So I think that's the big difference.
there's like a wide range of content out there.
Right. And I also, before starting primary school, I spent weekdays at my grandmother's house, which is actually countryside. So, because my parents were working, so my brother, cousins, and I spend most of our time outdoors, like rescuing a puppy from a stream and catching frogs and roasting sweet potatoes over a wood fire. So
Ooh.
media wasn't really a big part of my childhood. Yeah, me
Mm,
too.
mm.
What about you, Jamie?
Oh, yeah, I think it's quite similar.
So we
So,
mostly spend outdoor
mhm.
I remember pretending to be Pocahontas.
Oh,
at
Yeah.
forest.
Yeah, in the forest with my friends. We would play barefoot and it was so much fun. We were using our imagination, but I'm not sure if
Mm,
kids these days use their imagination much.
mm, mm,
right.
yeah.
So now your kids are all under 1 year. So do you guys allow your kids some screen time right now?
I don't at all.
at all,
Mm.
including video call?
Only for video call.
Um, okay, how about you, Sonia?
Uh, I don't video call much, and I try not to show him my smartphone or TV or whatever.
Yeah, so then what age you are planning to show them some screen?
That's a hard question. When I was reading some parenting books, according to the books that I read before giving birth, I think after
Mm.
24 months is like the ideal age for you to expose media to your children. But lots of people say that, oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna expose my child to media as late as possible. But people around me say that sometimes it's impossible because when you're with your kids at a restaurant, they're going to start screaming and running around. So, in order to calm the kids down and make them sit in their seats, you have no choice but to show them your phone or some kind of content.
Oh,
Mm.
right. Yeah, I can see so many kids watching screens when they are in a restaurant. But to be honest, I start to show my daughter some educational English video for 15 minutes per day since she was like 23 months old because I needed some time to take a nap of my son because my son is really sensitive to the sound and light. So he has to be his own room and own bed for at least 10 minutes to fall asleep. But
Mm.
with my daughter, it is impossible.
Mm.
So I let her watch educational video, English
Mm.
video for 50 minutes since then. But my policy is no screen at table at meal
Mm.
and only English or educational contents only.
Mm.
And I'm trying not to let her watch the video alone. I'm trying to attend with her every time, but sometimes I failed because I'm preparing their meals or something, or taking a nap of my son. These three are my personal rules for screen.
Yeah, I'm planning to completely block screen exposure and also sugary food until my
Mm-hmm.
child turns 24 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because until then, I think it's kind of manageable through my own effort as a parent. Yeah, let's see. I heard it's really hard to maintain.
Do you guys know why it is 24 months this old? Because we heard that a lot from the social networks and YouTube's
Mm.
everything, but nobody
Why?
actually explained it why.
Oh,
Just they're saying, US pediatricians just recommended it to 24 months old. Then that's all. No other explanation. Do you guys know why?
no, but it seems like you know why.
Yeah, because I've been wondering why they recommend that age. So I've been looking for a lot of books at the library, and 2 weeks ago, I finally found the result. So there were some experiments that showing educational language learning video for their mother tongues, and before 24 months old, learning from the screen is way lower than the communication with their parents.
Mm.
So, like, parent interaction is more effective to learn languages. And also, before 24 months old, the dual representation, the ability to understand the one thing, can be both an object itself and also a symbol for something else. Like when they see apple in a picture book, they know it's an apple, but they cannot know it could be another apple in at our kitchen. So like distinguish it is an apple from itself, but also it could be a symbol for other apples outside. So
Mm.
that's why they recommend after 24 months old.
The kind of stage of recognition has it developed after
Yeah.
24. whole month, so that's why they are recommending.
Yeah.
I see. So, do you think screen time is always bad or can it be beneficial?
Hey, I'm the only one who can answer this question, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, your first
Uh,
one.
from my personal experiment with my daughter, she's already 30 months old. Like she's over 24 months old. And so, as I heard, about 1 year old, they could distinguish mother tongue and other languages. So, since 10 months old, I exposed some other languages like English and Japanese from the picture book because I can speak both languages to let her expose to other languages that it's not a strange thing. So I wanted her to take it very naturally.
Mm,
So I tried. So I've been reading her English picture book a lot, Japanese picture book a lot, but she didn't try to say that English word by
mm,
herself. But after 3 days, I show her that 15 minutes of educational English content. She started to say, "Hi, mommy." So I was really shocked, like, oh, I've been reading her this picture book more than 16 months, but now only after 3 days, she speaks English just
mm,
watching it. So I was a bit surprised. So from my personal experiment, yeah, video content could be very helpful.
mm,
Interesting. One of my friends told me that her child started using English after watching some kind of content on YouTube. So
mm,
Mm,
she was quite positive about showing YouTube to children.
mm. So, is it educational contents?
I think so.
I see. Yeah, I think that high quality educational contents can be quite beneficial. But sometimes I worry the screen exposure often replace boredom.
mm,
Yeah, which is actually quite important for imagination, isn't it? The Sonia actually acting Pocahontas with her
yeah.
friends. I think that is a quite good for children, but exposure to screen maybe reduce that kind of boredom.
But it also made me wonder if kids use their imagination in a different way.
Mm,
So, because the kids are introduced to I think the kids are becoming AI friendly these days. So, they can use different kinds of websites or apps to make their own storybooks, make their own
mm,
videos. So, maybe they're using
mm.
their imagination in a different way.
Creating something what they have imagined with AI.
Yeah.
Currently, the primary school kids, they are quite addicted the short form
Mm.
because comparing to the past, for example, animation, the Disney animation, uh, the classic one shows single scene longer, so giving us time to imagine and process. But today, the fast-paced content, maybe kids are simply they are seek more instant gratification.
Yeah, right. And also because of the CG development,
Mm,
it's so flashy and so stimulating. Images are really bad for their also eyesight and also really
mm.
short attention spans, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't give enough time to think about their own idea
Mm-hmm.
because the screen is quickly just moving. So they actually do not need to think about it, what
Yeah.
story goes and what the character is saying.
The one thing I was shocked about my daughter after I started to showing her some videos and is actually what she is watching is video. Mom and her child is hanging out while they are singing a English song. It's not stimulating at all. It's just like home video of other family. but
Mhm.
still she cannot take her eyes off. And also, I only allow her for 15 minutes. So after 15 minutes, the timer rings. She start to cry
Oh.
because she don't want to stop watching.
Mm.
So I was really shocked at first, but I don't want to allow her for more time. So every time before I start the video, I told her that we are going to watch only 15 minutes per day. So when the alarm rings, we are going to turn it off. Okay, do you promise? Then she said, promise. Then I let her watch the video for 15 minutes. And when the rings, I told her, "Oh, the alarm is ringing. Did you hear that?" Then she said, "Okay, mom, it's okay to turn off." Now
Mm.
she is okay to turn it off.
Mm.
But for the first 2 weeks, it was really hard.
And as Mule said, kids are exposed to lots of short form videos. The kids' attention span is reducing, and I think lots of kids have trouble sustaining focus.
I just think of the book Stolen Focus.
Ah,
Mm,
Yuanari, the writer's name. It's quite good for adults as well. I think even the adults are really hard to, maintain their screening time. But what about kids? They are more impulsive.
they are.
Yeah, so it might be really hard.
Mm,
And the YouTube things, the algorithm push endless short form videos with rapid scene cuts. Even adults hard to stop seeing that,
mm-hmm.
but kids are more hard.
Yeah.
mm, right. So when you guys are start to show your kids some video contents, then what kind of rules do you think you want to make for your kids? Yeah, for example, as I said before, like I have three rules. Number one is no screen at mealtime, and two is only for educational purpose contents only. And third one is attending with my kids when they are watching video.
I think that would be good.
Yeah, yeah. How about you? Your own role.
So far, I wasn't not think about it deeply
Mm-hmm.
because I only have the rules after 24 months. During the mealtime, I don't give my kid toy. Mealtime is mealtime. You only need to concentrate on meal.
Wow.
That's my purpose, but sometimes it's a little bit hard. But so far, I think still okay. But let's see, maybe after 14 months. I heard it's really hard.
Yeah. I think no screens during meals is a good rule because when I was in elementary school, I used to have meals in front of the TV and my eyes were glued to the TV that I forgot I needed to concentrate eating. And it took me over
Mm.
an hour to finish my meal. So my
Mm.
dad was like, okay, no more TV during meals from now on. So I think that would be a good rule. And choose age appropriate content. Oh, screen
Mm.
time limits. Yeah.
It could be a very controversial. So whenever I have a chance to go to a restaurant with other two families who has two kids, one family has twin boys and the other family has two brothers. But when we enter the restaurant, Korean barbecue, the adults has to roast the meat. Then all of a sudden, the other four kids their parents put their own smartphone in front of one of them and then start to roast meats. So I was a bit shocked. And at that moment, my son was sleeping in my husband's arms, and my daughter was the only child who was not watching screen and also
Mm.
not asking for screen. And she was the only one who was chatting while eating. But I
Mm.
think the point of the meal is all the families are gathered in one table and eating food and sharing their days or thoughts. But their kids' eyes are glued to the screen, so it is a bit easy to make them open their mouth and eat. So after that dinner, I was a bit shocked about going out dinner with kids. What's the main purpose about going
Mm.
out? But I cannot blame them because it's their own house rule and maybe my daughter would be really chatty and she's a bit noisy when eating. So maybe people around our table would hate it because of her chatting. So yeah, I don't know.
But I think people around you, hopefully,
Mhm.
allow the kids talk because kids are not easy to adjust their voice level.
Yeah.
So I think the society hopefully allow the kids are saying like that because people do not like it. So that's why many parents are just stick them on the screen in the restaurant. But that culture, that mood is actually not recommended, I think, for the kids' development.
Yeah.
I also think that during the mealtime, people should talk each other.
Hmm.
So that's why while my kid is eating, I also eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because you are eating, mommy is eating too. So we are now eating together, not playing toy. So I think your purpose, I really agree with it.
Me too.
Because some people do not like it. So that's why no kids zone is spreading. But that is not good environment for the raising kids. But
Mm.
I also understand some people do not want to annoyed by kids screaming or sound. So yeah, maybe they want to have their meal in a peaceful environment. That also acceptable or understandable. But if the no kids zone is more widely spread, it might be hard society to raising a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, but actually, those two moms said they feel really guilty that showing their kids screen while they're eating out. Yeah.
But you say they are twin boy and brothers, right?
Yeah,
So
it's
it
really
might not
tough.
easy to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to say that
Mm,
yeah, it's hard for them.
right. But during early childhood, I think real human connection, like running around with family or reading book together, I think that is a far more important.
And
Mhm.
as Mio mentioned, I think real human interaction is really important because what I heard is kids who went through COVID, many kids didn't spend a lot of time with their friends. They were always wearing masks or they were in front of the screen a lot. So I
Mhm.
heard that lots of kids have trouble reading expressions, or should I say emotions? So they have trouble developing social skills.
All right. Yeah. And also during the COVID-19, some of my nephew's friends having trouble learning speaking their
Yeah.
native language
Mm.
because everyone was wearing a mask.
They
Right.
do not see the shape of the mouth
Right.
while
Yeah.
they are speaking. So that's the importance of human interaction.
Yeah.
Right. As you said, the human interaction. My daughter is actually really speaks really fast. Even when she was like 17 months old, she started to speak full sentences and her language development is really fast. So everyone is sometimes asking, "Oh, is she speaking like 4-year old, but still she's only 2?"
Mm.
Mm.
So some of the other moms from the playground or somewhere, they are asking, how did you teach your kids speaking like this? But the thing is, I didn't, and I also don't know. But one thing I guess is my husband is really talkative. I'm also talkative, and he likes to communicate with her a lot. So I think that's the main reason that she learned how to speak very fast and her language development speed up really fast. Yeah,
Mhm.
too much input. And my son just turned to 1 year and he's a bit short to talking right now. Like he said more than 5 words. And some people also said, oh, maybe he's gonna be fast at learning speaking. Yeah, I want to see what happens because three talkative people are around him and putting a lot of input.
Maybe facts.
Shall
So,
we wrap up?
yeah.
Yeah, kids today are living in very different world from our time. So I think it is time to accept that how to use other medias wisely, as helpful as much. And blocking media is not a good way because I think it is really important to set a house rule for screen time and to stick to the rules is consistently is the
Mm.
most important thing, I guess.
And also, still, human contraction in the early age is quite important. So, at the end of the day, I believe real life connections and nature and books are the best gift we can give to our kids before they enter the digital world.
Yeah, what really matters is how we
Mm.
use technology and help our kids develop a healthy relationship with technology. Please let us know how you guys manage screen time in your family.
Follow us on Instagram and YouTube.
Mama Talk Club, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
And